Okay, so we've done a lot so far. What we want to do now is I want my hero character to be able to take damage. I don't want him to be just hit by one zombie and then for him to automatically die and it's game over. So what I want to do is I want to set up a health bar variable. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. Click on data and we're going to make a new variable and we're going to call it player health. Click OK. And just like how we set our other variables, like our score at 0 when the game starts, we want to set our player health to a number. So let's say that we can be bitten, let's say maybe 5 times. So click on your hero character, and right here where it says set score, let's go ahead and get set player health to, and we'll snap it right there, and we're going to type in 5. So he's going to start the game with 5 health. So if we look up here, the game starts and he has 5 health and our score is set to 0, just like in a real video game. So now he starts off with 5 health, but how does he lose his health? Well, we have to now go in and set up how he loses his health in here. Now, just to do things a little bit easier, we're going to forget this. We're not going to delete it, but we're going to create a new when the green flag is clicked button, just so that we don't mess any of this up. So I'm going to take this and move it over, right? We don't need to worry about that anymore. I'm going to get events when the green flag is clicked, and I'm going to say control forever if sensing touching a zombie. Now, before we go any further, let's go ahead and get this. Let's say touching zombie red. Let's duplicate it. And let's say touching zombie green. And then we're going to go to operators. And we're going to get or. So if he's touching the red zombie or the green zombie, this thing's going to happen. So what's going to happen if he touches the red zombie or the green zombie? Well, we're going to change player health not by 1, but let's say -1. So player health -1. So he's going to lose health. Let's see if that works really quickly. Let's run the game. And let's see. I just want to look at my player health right up here. So the zombies are coming. Excellent. But see how fast it changes? We need to add in that wait statement. So go ahead. I'm going to click the X or the stop button right here. It's already down to, let's see. Wow, negative 169,489. That's a lot. That's really big. So we need to slow that down. So we want to change player health by 1, but we also need to wait. So let's say we're going to wait for a little bit too. We could say 1 second, or we can say 0.2 again. You know, guys know how I like that 0.2. So now when we run the code and we get touched by a zombie, let's see. Yep, I got touched. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very cool. So now my player health actually goes down. But the thing is, if I run my game, right, the same zombie keeps coming after me. So we can do a couple things here. Either we can make the zombies delete when they touch us, or we can make them flash or do whatever else we want. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to stick with what happens if our player characters or if our player health drops below a certain number. And I just noticed something else. Our zombies just keep wanting to walk. So look, if I click the green flag and I'm going to jump ahead right here. So all the zombies do is they just keep walking. See, the red zombies are going to just keep walking to the left and the green zombies are just going to keep walking to the right. So we can fix that in a few other ways. Let's just go ahead and set up so that after they take off some health from our hero character, that they go ahead and they delete themselves. So we can say green zombie. So if they're touching the bullet left or right, now here's the other thing. We're going to need to set up a new if statement because it says if touching the bullet, we're going to change the score. But if they just delete themselves after touching our hero character, we just want them to delete. We don't want them to change the score. So get a new if statement. And I'm not going to plug it in there yet. But if sensing, touching, and we'll say hero. Then they're going to delete. Control, delete this clone. And let's see if that works. So this is for the green zombies right here. Let's see if that works. Yep, that works. So we'll go ahead, we'll take that and we'll drag it to the red zombie. Plug that back in. Red zombie, plug it in. Very, very good. Okay,